Hello, everyone, and welcome to our little webinar. My name is Mike, and I'm from Stage Model and Talent Agency, based out in Santa Monica, California. And welcome to our little webinar. This webinar today is an introduction to webcam modeling and what to expect, and more information about us. So first off, congratulations on your application have been approved. That's the reason why you're watching this video, is because now you're getting ready to set yourself up. So who is, first off, Stage Model and Talent Agency? We are a licensed talent agency based in California. We represent actors and models in all spectrum, commercial, theatrical, TV, film, all that. But this particular division that I oversee is the adult entertainment models and actors, particularly right now is webcam models. So why do you need an agent? The reason why you need an agent is because we're here to protect you, we're here to guide you, we're here to hold your hand, and we're also here to guide you through your career, whatever that may be. And so throughout the entire time of your career as a webcam model, or if you want to venture out into the real modeling of whatever sorts, whether it be an adult or not, we're here to help you all the way through whatever adventures you want to go on. Anyways, so what is our website as webcam models? Our website is called myfreecams.com, and we're the #1 cam site in the world. We're endorsed by Playboy, Hustler, Pornhub, Spankwire, all the big major names in the industry. And so every time you go to Pornhub.com, you'll see the very pop-up will be our myfreecams.com. Also, Ron Jeremy says this is his favorite cam site ever. We have over 100,000 models, and we have over 5 million viewers. So it's a very, very big campsite, very huge traffic, which in return has potential to make really great money. And we'll talk about more of that in a minute. So money, one token. We use a thing called tokens. We don't talk about cash. We call our points as tokens. So one token is calculated 0.025. And this may seem weird, like, well, what token? That's what they do to pay you on your chats. So there's two types of chats. There's the open chat, and then there's a private chat. And of course, there's Skype shows. So a public chat is completely free. You're not getting paid for that. But in the same sense, the guys are not paying for that as well. So the open chat is a time for them just to get to know you. Do I want to talk to her? Do I want to get to know her? Does she intrigue me? Is she pretty? Whatever else. So the open chat is completely free. But if they want to start seeing things, they say, hey, babe, let me see your feet, or hey, let me see your boobs, let me touch your nipples for me. That's where you can start asking for money. Hey, I won't show you nothing unless you first off give me 100 tokens. Or unless you give me whatever. You name the price. You're your own business. And so now when a guy takes you private chat, that's more of a one-on-one show. And the one-on-one show, all thing goes. So in public chat, we do not recommend that we do not allow you to be revealing of any sorts unless you're getting paid for it. So if they ask you for a flash, go for it. Flash for 100 tokens. But in private chat, all goes. You can play with yourself. You can do this, that, and the other, whatever you want to do. And we charge 60 tokens per minute, which is $1.50 per minute. Again, you calculate one token times 0.025, and that's one token. So 0.025 times 60 equals $1.50 per minute. How are you making money? This is through private shows, tips, group shows, and Skype shows. We're going to focus right now only on private shows, but that's just an idea of what's available. And Skype shows, which is also somewhat of a private show. Now, you make more money through private chats. And private chats is where you build lasting friendships with clients, build that girlfriend or boyfriend experience, and create a fan base to keep them coming back. So every time you log on, they're going to want to see you. Every time, oh, she's on right now, he's on right now, she's on right now, I need to go talk to her. And every time they talk to you, of course, you make money. Now, how to get a private chat? First off, in public chat, you want to build friendships. You want to flirt. You want to make them feel special. So someone by the name of, say, Bad Joe. Hey, Bad Joe, how are you doing? And if they keep coming back to your room into public chat, hey, how you doing? You'll get excited to see them again. And that way they feel special spending time with you. Look sexy, be appealing. I've seen models before where they go and chat on camera and they're about to broadcast and they're wearing a freaking sweater. Don't wear a sweater. Be appealing. Put on some makeup. Look beautiful. You want to be appealing as possible. As much as possible, get good lighting. Have good internet and have a good computer. Now, if you have what you have, if what you have is really crappy, then work with what you got. But if you can, put a lamp near your face, get good lighting. You can go to Home Depot, get one of those floodlights, and bounce it off a wall and get really good lighting. But lighting and computer and the internet and webcam is very, very important because that's how they're viewing you. If they can't view you that well, then you're not going to get many privates. Now, while you're in chats, in private chats or an open chat, you want to be sincerely interested in the client. These are people who are people and they want to feel special. You want to give them that emotional connection with you. Now, once you're in private chat, remember that they're paying to be entertained. So entertain them. The worst thing you can say is when you're in private chat is, what can I do for you? The best thing you can say is, hey, so-and-so, how are you? Thank you so much for taking me private chat. You're amazing. How is your day going? And chat with them and see what they want to do and see how are they feeling. And now if they demand that you go ahead and take off your clothes and do this, that, and the other, then go for it. Remember, you are there to entertain them, not them entertain you. Now, private chats, you got to keep them on private chat as long as possible. Remember, that is how you are being paid, is by being in private chat. That is how you're making the big money. You are entertaining them not entertaining you. Now, it's also very, very important that you talk. Really, stay away from typing. You want to keep talking. They're there to hear your sweet voice. Now, if they can't talk, if they don't have a speaker, or sometimes they're watching these campsites while at work. I mean, bad them, but whatever. If they're watching this at work and they're saying, "Hey, I can't hear you because I have my speakers down," then okay, go ahead and type. But as much as possible, use your mouth and talk. Be real. No one wants a fake. Be real, but yet still be interested in them. Now, when you're in private chat, you want to do something different than what you are in public chat. So if you're fully clothed with your bra and panties in public chat, hey, when you're in private chat, take it off. You want to show them, hey, the reason why you're paying for this private chat is because it's a bit different than what you see for free. And when you're in private chat, you want to keep going. Don't stop. Don't assume it's about to end until they actually click the end button. Because remember, they're paying 60 tokens per minute. And that's $1.50. So the longer you're in private, the better it is for your pocket. Skype shows. Now, this right here is really interesting because in public chat, they'll offer you to say, hey, you ready for a private chat? Or sometimes they'll say, hey, do you do Skype shows? And what a Skype show is pretty much you log on to Skype and you do your own show. That same matter, keep in mind, you can see them and they can see you. And so in a Skype show, it's pretty much that. You just say, hey, I'm going to charge you 2,000 credits for a 30-minute Skype show. Have them pay through the site first, through myfreecamps.com. Do not create a PayPal account for them to pay you. The reason being is because the moment you do that, your privacy it will be invaded because PayPal is not that secure as far as holding private information to the other person paying. So you want to go ahead and just tell them, go ahead and pay me through the site, to the website, that 2,000 tokens, and then we can go ahead and log on to Skype. And you want to create a fake Skype name. So if you have a real Skype, make sure you use your stage name. So if your real name is Amanda Bynes, and that's your real name, then maybe your fake name, your stage name on the website is Jackie Smith. Then you might want to create a Jackie Smith Skype, not an Amanda Bynes Skype. Does that make sense? So make sure your Skype name is your fake name that you have online, so that you can distinguish, your private chat, your work Skype versus your personal Skype. And also, when you're on Skype, there's no way of tracking time, so you want to make sure that you're tracking your time. So if it's a 10-minute Skype show, then keep it 10 minutes. If it's a 30-minute Skype show, keep it 30 minutes, and do your best to keep track of that. How to make the most money on this website? this flirt site on My Free Cams is you want to be online for a minimum of 5 hours per day. Wow, some people have a hard time with that. I can't be on for 5 hours per day. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, that's just a minimum we recommend if you really want to make some really, really good money. Now, if you only have 3 hours a day, a night, a day, then okay, work with that 3 hours. But I would say honestly, do your best to be 5 hours minimum per day. Why 3 to 5 hours minimum? Because the fact that you are there to build relationships. You are there to be flirty with these people, build a fan base. And you can't have friends or you can't have any kind of relationship in real life or on the chat life by just spending 5 minutes with them. Real relationships and real good friendships takes time to build. So it's really important to understand that 5 hours, 3 hours to 5 hours per day is a good amount of time to be online, to spend that time with your clients. And once again, you don't want to type, you want to talk. Again, do not type, talk. Be extremely flirty and interested in the people. How to make the most money is set a set schedule to be online. So if you're going home every night at 6 p.m., then tell your fans, hey guys, I'll be online from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. every single night, Monday to Friday. Or I'll be on every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for 8 hours each day. So whatever it is, create a set schedule and stick to it. There's nothing worse than you going online, your fans loving you, oh my god, I love this girl, but they don't know when to find you again. Imagine you have this TV show that you absolutely love to watch, and you say, oh my god, that was a great show, but they don't announce when the next show will show. They don't announce the next time it'll air. So here you are frustrated and hoping that one day you'll bump into it again. I don't think that's a really good way of building a fan base. But if the show says, hey guys, you guys love the show, come back tomorrow, same time, same place, then you know, all right, I can be here at this time at the same channel and I'll tune into this. So being online as a set schedule is very important. Now remember, you are setting the schedule. You set the hours. But set a set schedule to have a routine for your fans to know when you're going to be online. If you don't have a schedule, I can guarantee you it's going to be very, very hard to have a fan base, and in turn, it'll be very hard to make that thousands of dollars a week. How to make the most money is ask your agent questions. Learn from other models. Go to other models' rooms and just watch them and observe them. Now, I would sway away from talking to them because you don't want to interrupt their show. You don't want to interrupt their, what they got going on. But just observe. Just sit down there and watch as much as possible. And you want to ask questions. You want to email me anytime and say, hey, Mike, I have a question. This, that, and the other. What does this mean? What does that mean? And you also want to read the Performer's Handbook. Now, the Performer's Handbook is a Wikipedia-type look thing on the internet, on the model website, on the interface, the back office, what we call it. And I'll show it to you in a minute. So make sure to read that handbook as much as possible and ask me questions, whatever questions you may have. Now, we will market you, like I said, like crazy through Pornhub, through Playboy, Hustler, Spankwire, all those PornMD, all those websites. We will find ways to market you, but we want you to market yourself. Create that fan base by having a separate Twitter account, setting a set schedule, and also having a price list. Hey guys, if you want to see me naked, it's 100 tokens. 100 tokens. Hey, if you want to go 30-minute Skype, 2,000 tokens. And just have a set schedule, because guys will ask you. They understand, hey, if I want to see her naked, if I want to see her boobs, if I want to see her ass, if I want to see this or that, how much does that cost? They're going to ask you, so how much does it cost? And if you don't have an idea what it costs, then they're like, how about I give you this? They'll start negotiating with you. And that's not good. You want to be in charge of your own budgets, your own finances. It's your own business. Hustle, hustle, hustle. You have to go after what you want. Nothing in life is handed to you in a silver platter. So you have to go after it. Don't be discouraged. I want to tell you right now, be upfront with you, you're not going to make a lot of money in the first maybe month or so. If you're looking for quick money, this may not be it. But to be completely honest, if you want quick money, you can't find it anywhere that's legal. So if you want quick money, then go ahead and find something illegal and you can get quick money quick. but you're going to find yourself also quickly in jail. So you want to know that this is a real legitimate job that you've applied for, that you're going after, which is webcam modeling. And this is a legitimate job. So because of that, you have to work hard. You have to work hard. So find your motivation. Why are you a webcam model? Why do you want to get into the adult entertainment industry? Why do you do what you do? Why do you wake up in the morning? You have to understand your why. You have to find that reason for being, that reason, that motivating factor. Is it to pay off bills quicker? Is it to provide food for your child, your family? Is it to pay off debt? What is the reason you're working your butt off to get this thing done? So you got to understand that this is a regular job, and so because of that, it is great money, it is fun, but it is also can be pretty hard. So you have to believe in yourself. Feel empowered. This is a business. This campsite is your own business. I'm going to go ahead and suggest to you as your agent, hey, charge this much for a Skype show. Charge 2,000 credits for a 30-minute Skype show. But to be honest, you can do what you want. You can go ahead and charge 50 tokens for a 30-minute Skype show. We're getting ripped off, but that's my suggestion. But really, it comes down to it's you. You are your own boss. So be empowered, believe in yourself, and again, work hard. To be honest, here is the timeline of what to expect in the next few months. It takes about, honestly, 1 month to get settled and used to the website, just to get used to it. Because the website has a lot of little things to get used to, a lot of very intricate details. But in 3 months, in 3 months of being on this site, you will then be settled building a set fan base, and you'll see yourself making some really good money by just a steady amount of money coming in and out every single week. Or coming in every week, so not out. 6 to 8 months, you'll make a really good living because by that time you'll have a lot of boyfriends. A lot of boyfriends who will take care of you, who will love on you, who every time you log on, boom, you're automatically going to private. And I always suggest to models, if you want to make this your full-time job, or you want to make just a real good living for this, spend 30 to 50 hours a week online for 4 months, 5 hours a day, and you have yourself a full-time job. Now, some people tell me, I have a full-time job during the day. I can't spend 30 hours a week on this website. I then will question you, how many hours are you spending time watching television? How many hours are you watching Facebook, looking on Facebook? So keep it in mind that they're very harsh, but just keep that in mind that this is a job that's all about hustling and working hard. I really do not like it when models come to me and say, Mike, I'm not making any money. And I ask them, how many hours are you spending per week? Per week? I'm logging in about 2 hours a week. And I say 2 hours a week? No wonder you're making no money. I mean, they're making some money, but they're not making the money that we said, about $800 to $2,000 a week. If you really want to make good money, spend about 5 hours a day, 30 hours to 50 hours a week online for 4 months, and you'll find yourself doing really, really good financially. Now, how to get the money? We do it through direct deposit on the 7th and the 22nd of every month. And it's a $100 minimum payout, which is very, very easy to achieve. But it's direct deposit 7th and 22nd of every month. After you watch these few videos, I'm going to send you the quiz to make sure that you've watched these videos. And you'll be able to get the quiz, pass the quiz with 100%, and then fill out the payroll form and have you on your way. So just keep in mind also that because you're your own business, each model is responsible for filing their own taxes. I am not going to take away taxes from your paychecks. So when we say it's $1.50 per minute, that is how much you get paid. $1.50 per minute. If we say 1 credit equals 0.025, that is what you get. We do not take a percentage off of that. We do not charge a fee off of that. That is exactly your money. We work directly with the site, so we don't have to take any money from individual models. So that is your money. So because of that, you have to file a thing called a 1099, which is a tax document that states how much money you have. And so you have to claim that in the taxes, and that's your responsibility to the government. Everything. But keep in mind, though, now that you're a business owner, everything is a tax write-off. You can write off your food, you can write off your gas, And if you don't no clue what the heck a write-off is, talk to your local accountant. You also get a government tax credit for being a business owner, and ultimately you are the CEO of your own business. Well, guys, this is Mike. I am from Stage Model and Talent Agency. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. But that is the basics of what this agency is all about and how this whole site thing works. Rewatch the video, take notes, go over and over and over again so that you understand. Alrighty. So thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.